Pharaoh Sneferu and the Green Jewel by Egyptian Classical Tales. Brought to you by TellStory.net, stories from around the world. One afternoon, Pharaoh Sneferu wandered through his great palace feeling restless and out of sorts. Nothing pleased him, not the music from his court, not the tales of his storytellers, not even the sight of his splendid gardens in full bloom. He summoned his chief magician and wisest advisor, Zazamankh.
I am bored. What amusement can you suggest?
Great Pharaoh, let 20 of the most beautiful women of the palace take you out on the royal lake. Let them row you through the cool water, and the sound of their oars and their laughter will soon lift your spirits.
Sneferu liked this very much. 20 young women were brought forth, dressed in sheer woven gowns that shimmered like fish scales, their braided hair adorned with lotus flowers. Each was given a golden oar, and they settled into their places in the gilded royal boat. Sneferu took his cushioned seat at the center and smiled as the women began to row in perfect time. The slap of the oars, the ripple of afternoon light on the water, and the gentle splashing sounds worked their charm almost at once. But then, a pause. The young woman at the prow stopped rowing. She reached up to her braid, then stared down into the dark water, her face stricken. Her fish-shaped pendant, carved from smooth green malachite, had slipped free and sunk without a sound. One by one, the other women slowed their oars until the boat drifted quietly in the middle of the lake.
Do not worry. I will have the palace jewelers make you a new one, finer than the one you lost.
Thank you, great Pharaoh, but it would not be the same. That one was my own.
Sneferu considered this, then called for Zazamankh. The magician came to the edge of the boat and looked out at the still lake. He began to speak words of power, his voice low and steady. The water shivered. Then it parted, one half folding back upon the other like the pages of a great book. Where there had been 12 cubits of shimmering water, there was now dry ground, and the remaining water stood piled 24 cubits high on one side like a gleaming wall. The court held its breath. Zazamankh stepped down calmly onto the muddy lake bed, walked to where the pendant lay, and picked it up. He climbed back to the boat and placed it into the young woman's waiting hands. Then he turned to the lake and spoke once more. The great wall of water leaned back, settled, and smoothed itself flat as if nothing had happened at all. The woman clasped her pendant and looked up with a smile of pure relief. Sneferu laughed, a full, genuine laugh that rang out across the garden walls.
Now that is the finest entertainment I have had in many days.
The women took up their golden oars once more, and the boat glided on through the warm afternoon, the pharaoh's restless mood entirely forgotten.